What doesn't make the views and like gets the eyeballs, it's not the main video, it's the shorts.
Ideas are nothing. Systems are everything. Listen, actors, you aren't competing on performance. It's true. No one wants to say, like, oh, you gotta have a good story.
All right, welcome. Today we have Jeremiah Baumbach, who is a three-time Emmy-nominated director of photography. Does a little bit of that, and showrunner.
Yeah, I guess I am, yes. Done a lot of different stuff. Done independent features, a lot of corporate, training, teaching, some music videos, just a few here and there. Never really got into that. You can make movies anywhere.
Of course.
You can.
Is it all about the film incentives, you think? Or because everyone's moving, because I know everyone's moving to like Tennessee or whatever, right? Everyone's
it's like,
going
do you go to a restaurant because you got a coupon? Sometimes.
I will actually, 100%.
Sometimes you do.
I went to Cane's 4 times with those cards you gave me.
But the deal is, that's what an incentive is. Hey, you come here, hire the people that are local, stay in our hotels, rent our locations. We'll give you some, you know, because you're hiring our people. And if you're at a certain size film, you go, hey, this could be a deal.
So is it all about just like for the big companies and stuff? Because I know they're all going to England or whatever because they're saying it's cheaper and stuff. So is it all just about where it's the cheapest?
Yes.
So
that's it.
So Florida just needs better film incentives, you think, or what? What do you think? Florida
Making a movie is a risk. Making a production is a risk, right? And you want to reduce your risk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you come to our state and you spend $300,000, we'll give you $30,000 back. Hey, now we're only sending $270. You know, it's like that sounds pretty appealing. And I love when New York people come to Florida because they pay New York rates in Florida.
Yeah.
It's like great. I love it.
Yeah.
But Florida rates aren't that great. But they're Florida rates. California rates aren't that great because everybody in California does this. Well, you're how much? No. I get like 4 other people to do it. You know, Staff Me Up website, you can go on there and apply for jobs and whatnot. But when you apply, at least when I apply, I pay for some stuff. It says you are one of 19 applicants.
Yeah.
It'll tell you. 19 people have applied for this job.
One of 58.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I see where I stand. And that's just, I try to get on stuff pretty early.
Yeah.
It's a challenging career field. It's, you're right now you're a technician. I mean, you get hired to go and you shoot and do this or that. Same as me. I've done some of my own independent stuff as well. I've got to self-fund it. Nobody's funding my projects but me. You know.
Well, it all comes down to who has the most business mentality about it, no?
I think so. You got to say, look, we're doing an independent film. We have to have, not just make it, you got to market it. So like, who's our market for this product, right? Who's our market? Because we want people to see this. We want people who have had
We're a visual product.
Yeah, it's an escapism product. You know, they've worked all day, they've worked all week, they want to sit down, they want to relax, they want to veg out. Why do they want to watch this? Why do they want to watch your project based on everything else they can pick from? And maybe they don't. And if they do, you want to have made sure that you were smart in the way that you budgeted. Like I said, there's corners you can cut and there's corners you can't.
Yeah.
I read this article and it was about these 2 women. They found all these people that had got their movies distributed or out or whatnot. And they said, this is what they found. Movies that were under $50,000 made their money back. The budget was under 50, they made their money back. But the movies didn't have like big stars and stuff like that, none of that. But if the movie was over $250, it'd make its money back. And that gray area in between like,
it's like guaranteed to lose money in the gray area.
250 range, you've put some money into it, but you haven't got enough of the elements that kind of, elevate the production to, I use the word Hollywood, but you know what I mean? Like, it's still low budget, but it costs, the money's not on screen.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And $50,000 goes real fast.
Yeah, it does.
Because you say, well, this is this person's rate for the day, and this person for the day, and this person for the day, and this person for the day. And you say, well, how much does this cost a day? Oh, we have a problem. We have to shoot this movie in
5 days.
Yeah, 5 or 6 days. We have 5 or 6 days to make this movie.
Yeah.
Just because that's why you kind of stick with the small cast, one location formula.
Yeah. That's why it's always best to go with people as well who, are super passionate about the project. I feel like that's very important, who are fine with taking a lower rate to be a part of the project or, making some sort of something on the back end.
Back end promises are hard.
Yeah. Because it's a gamble. They're gambling that as well. But if you have that's why I feel like if you have the promise, like if somebody who is passionate, if you promise them, hey, like the rate's going to be fairly low, not like, it's only going to gas, like there's a little bit of money, but if this does happen, you will also get that. So it's like well, I'm not dying, making this thing. Maybe I'll take the gamble. I'm not doing anything. It's the summer.
Well, okay, I'll be honest. Oh boy. If I was going to do a movie in Florida, I would do it in the summer.
Yeah.
Here's why. Work slows down in the summer in Florida. Picks up north. It's just so hot here and it rains every day.
Practically,
right?
yeah.
Yes. So work slows down. So people are like, oh man, I'm not working. So they'll take it. They'll go, all right, I'll take a lower rate in the summer because I'm not working. Now the risk is, like I said, it rains. So if you do it in the summer, you risk
getting rained out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you could get a cheaper crew in the summer. Cast, I've done some casting on Backstage. I get a lot of applicants. Not everybody reads the casting call and whatnot. They don't read it. So it's like, okay, no. You have one picture, you have one photo that you took yourself as your headshot. No, I need somebody with a little more experience. But I go through and I go, man, there's a lot of people and a lot of good experience and positive attitudes and like, I think you could.
There's a lot of actors.
Oh yeah.
And you're making like an actor's course, right?
Yes, I am. I have been in this industry a long time. And when I work with talent, these actors can act. I've seen it. They come, they have their lines memorized, they emote. It's like, pretty compelling performance. Most of the time, I'm not seeing bad actors. I'm seeing bad habits from actors. Because they go to thespian school and they do the Meisner technique, or they know what kind of tree they are. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they learn in acting school. Right? I took some acting classes. You memorize your lines and you rehearse them. But there's a lot of things. It's like, hey, this isn't your stage. This is your stage. Because we're doing a close-up. And sometimes actors don't even know. They don't know what shot you're getting. It's like, I'm just going to act. It's like, hey, you can't act
We're here.
big. Right here. You
We're
can't
losing
act
you.
big. And the course really focuses on, it's a lot of stuff as far as an actor. It's like, actors don't say, you don't know this? You don't know that? You mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you wore a white t-shirt? It's like, that's like, you're wearing a white, it's just literally glowing, right?
Yeah, from the lights.
Yeah, it's like, no, you don't wear a white t-shirt. Things like, you got to be responsible for some of your own wardrobe, what to bring, bring extras.
It's all about the etiquette that
Yeah.
you have.
Yes, and it's like,
So you'll get hired again because of it.
oh yeah, you say, you aren't competing. Listen, actors, you aren't competing on performance. Because most people are good actors,
Yeah.
They're good actors. They're competing on like, oh, they came prepared, they knew their stuff, they weren't a diva or a pain in the ass. Like, just hire them again. Good help's hard to find. Hire them again. And I know people do a lot of casting. Actors have to go a lot of casting. You don't get paid for that. But if you can find a filmmaker who goes, I love your work. I love you. I got a part for you. I thought of you.
Yeah. You basically show like how they can impress, the crew and the director and everything so they can get hired again.
And it's not even the director. Somebody else in the crew goes, yeah, that actor was good.
He can even be he can be the key grip or something. He'd be like, he was pretty good.
And then the key grip's on maybe he's on another production, and he's maybe not a key grip on that, and he hears, oh, we need a grandma type. He's like, I worked on this production. This lady was really good.
Yeah.
I can find out who she was. I got the call sheet.
Yeah.
And say, oh yeah, I saw you in this thing. You're really good. You think and they heard about you.
You're not just trying to impress the director. You got to impress the crew. You got to impress like all of them because
That's the audience.
yeah.
That's the real audience.
Yeah.
It's like, you're there. Everybody's watching because it's like, okay, in action, everybody kind of stops what they're doing, for the most part, and just
And they watch you.
let's watch you do this again. You know what I mean? They go, okay, cut. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing.
Yeah. The crew's your word of mouth.
Yeah. You got to treat everybody right because you don't know when I'm on set. I'm focused. You know, it's like chess game. I'm working ahead. But I can come off kind of not even
Stern,
stressed. It's like, we got to do this because I don't want to be here all night, you know? I want to get this done because we have more to do. And some people have said, like some actor or production assistant will say to another crew member, hey, is he guy okay? Is he, you mean like, I want to talk to him. I ask him, and go, oh yeah, that's fine. Walk up to
I'm just stressed out.
Well, then they come up to me. It's funny because they come up to me and they'll ask a question like, hey, I saw you doing that. It's like, boom. You know, all the stress. Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sure. I'll answer all your questions. And they tell me.
They forget that we love the stress for the most part. You know, like that's part of the game.
It's like you'd see those kitchen shows. Everybody's in the back and they're trying to cook and trying to get things done in a timely manner. Exactly. It's like, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
You know? Actors are in a different world. You mean they're like, okay, now we're ready for you. Do your thing, you know? But it's like, I want to get out of here. I want to be done. You know? I want to do a good job. Because I know how much more we have to do.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, do you think that all comes down to the rate aspect of it? Like, do you think the mindset would change? Like, if it was like a really good rate, you know, like the budget was like through the roof.
Well, sometimes that can happen
like,
on a bigger.
Make this perfect and be detail.
Oh well, yeah, the opposite.
Oh, you think it'd be the opposite?
Hey man,
on a bigger budget?
You tell me what to do. I'll just sit here on this Apple box until I get overtime. You know, you tell me. You know.
Yeah. On
a bigger kind of, somebody else will do it. I read this thing, I saw this thing recently. It's this tug of war thing, right? And they had somebody, I don't know what they had a machine, right? And had one person like pull it. And they said they gave 100%. Now, two people got on the line and measured, they said they gave 93%. And the more people they added to that line, the less effort they gave. Because I think somebody else is picking up that. And they talked about like group projects. If one person does it, they do it. Yeah, another person. It's like the work's supposed to spread out. It doesn't get spread evenly. Somebody always like slacks.
Yeah, but that's the person who doesn't get hired again.
True.
Most of the time.
True. But on the bigger production, it's like just tell them what you want. And I go, why we don't know what we want. You tell them. I'm just going to sit down until you tell me. You know, it's your project. And that can happen, you know. A smaller kind of production was a little more collaborative. And it is collaborative. I mean, it's like, oh, it's the director. It's like, sure. But sometimes the director might ask for something that, I know a guy who recently did a production, and it was nighttime. And there was a girl who's supposed to be outside up these stairs, and there's these rails in front of the stairs, and she wants her to run up the stairs and look up, and, you know, the camera's handheld. And he goes, I want the focus to do this. He goes, I can't do that. He goes, it's just me. It's me and an audio guy.
Yeah,
that's your crew.
Hire first AC.
That's your crew. If it was he goes, even with autofocus, I can't do it because these bars in front of her face, behind her, you know, it's going to try to focus on the bars.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't have enough help. Well, I got some other ideas too. Plenty of ideas. We can pick this up. Tim Ferriss, right? You ever heard of him?
I
don't. The 4-hour work week, 4-hour body, books, really good. But in this book, he says, ideas are nothing. Systems are everything. That's it. Like McDonald's, hamburgers. Okay, yes. But it's the system.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I got this great idea for a movie, and the system. How do you get it produced and distributed, you know, and get that money coming in?
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, it's like, you know, different people like different things. So it's really a system. And that's even out in Hollywood. It's called the Hollywood system. And there is kind of like you work in this position, you work your way up after you get some experience and understand the position. And Hollywood is a factory, and they make movies, TV shows, entertainment, but the factory is not producing as much as it used to. That's a fact. You know, there's a lot of stuff to watch. Some new stuff, some old stuff. People like new stuff. I don't think they'll ever stop. They're not going to stop. It's like, well, you can go to the library and you never finish reading all the books that are in the library right now. You know? But you could say, okay, we have movies and we'd like to see new things. Let's see where they go. But when it comes to like independent filmmaking, it's like, it's all independent, the whole thing. You can't just, I'm just going to throw this out there. Say if I got 60 grand, not at 50, say 60 grand to make a movie. I take 15, put aside. That's to market the movie. That's to make my own Instagram ads, YouTube ads, that's my own. Because even if you get it distributed and put on some Tubi or wherever the hell it goes, They don't market your movie. They don't say, hey, come watch this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. They don't do that.
Yeah, unless it's like, something they want to slap their name on it, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
They don't want to slap your name on your movie. Sorry.
No.
That's a fact.
Well, I feel like it depends.
It's
it's very rare.
You don't think that's going to happen. Just have
Just
the attitude.
expect that it's not.
Yeah, have the attitude that I need to take my own money and market my own movie. And if more people see your movie, like they keep getting funneled to the film, the algorithm on the views goes up, and they go, Tubi or Amazon or whoever goes, a lot of people are watching this. Hopefully it's a good movie. And then it could go up in the search. And the higher up in this, if you're on the front page, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of clicks happen on the front page. I don't think as many happen on the 9th page.
Yeah, no.
You know? And I mean, I've worked on a lot of projects. Everybody does their best. Everybody's doing their best. But, you're working with the budget you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen people spend money on projects, and it's like, well, this project was very simple. There was no gravitas to it. There was nothing that popped, nothing that's going to look good in a trailer. You know what I mean? It's like, we gotta
It's not like super interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it comes down to. It's like, hey, you got to think about the whole thing. How do I market this movie? How do I get it in front of an audience?
For you, what do you think is the most important thing of a film? Like, that can either be the story, that can be the acting, budget, whatever. What do you think is the most important?
I don't think it's the story. Everybody says that. The characters are the most important. And I say that because they wouldn't be making sequels and prequels and reboots, right?
If the character wasn't it.
Yeah, it's characters. People like the characters. Even if you think about classic movies, the story of Wizard of Oz. I mean, this girl isn't happy. She wants to run away from home. She comes back and she gets taken to Oz. Then she just wants to get home. She meets Scarecrow. She meets the Lion. She meets the Tin Man. Then she got to get the witch's broom. That's the story. The story sounds like nonsense. But she meets the characters. Somebody has a favorite. Oh, who's your favorite character from Wizard of Oz? Oh, it's my favorite character.
Yeah. It's like not for all the cases, right? Like Indiana Jones, for example. Like yeah, it's a good character, but it's also a good story as well. Like I feel
You
like
see all
it eventually,
5 of the movies?
Yes, they lost me at when Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out. They started to lose me. So it was a good story up until the writing started to suck.
You wanted to see that character in an adventure. And I even thought the idea of him having a son who kind of estranged from him is kind of like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
So it was the story, kind of, for that mostly. I mean, but the character was also strong as well.
Imagine if that movie was just him and his son. Like the movie.
Like in general, like the first one, or do you mean like the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull specifically?
Crusade was like him and his dad.
Yeah.
And then they did Crystal Skull, and it was him and his son. Drop the mother, get the mother character, take her out, take the pilot character, start getting rid of a lot of the other characters, and it's kind of their adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, that might have been a better movie. We would assume, but people want to see the character, And then sometimes they don't like what they do with the character.
Yeah.
I don't like what you did with the character. I don't think it's story at all. I know people say it's the story. It's the story. Boy meets girl, they fall in love. Okay, there's a story. Fish out of water. You know what I mean? You ever see Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Oh, you're kidding.
Long time ago, I think.
Okay. Great. It's a funny movie. Great. And it's a guy whose bike gets stolen and he has to leave his little hometown and he travels around and meets a bunch of wacky characters. He's wacky,
But the characters made it interesting.
Yeah, who he meets along the way, how he changes them and they change him, It's like, what's the story of Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Pee-wee gets his bike stolen and goes to Texas to get it out of the basement. That's where the psychic tells him it is. And it's not there. The Alamo doesn't have a basement. He's heartbroken and he's like, doesn't know what to do. And then his journey continues. And he gets his bike back in the end. But that's not really what it's about. That's not the story. So I think what makes it compelling is a good story. There's some characters in it that you can relate to and want to see succeed.
Yeah, you have you get an emotional connection to them, basically.
Well, you want to relate to them in some way, right? Like they have a trouble, a challenge, they face another trouble or challenge, and then they do their best, they try their hardest, and they overcome that challenge. And maybe they get what they want, and maybe they don't. I mean, you ever see Lord of the Rings? What's the story?
Destroying a ring. And there's 6 movies.
It's like, that's the story. You know, I got this ring, it'll corrupt you. You got to go throw it in this volcano.
Yeah.
That's the story, right? Oh, you got to run into a couple wacky things along the way. You mean?
Yeah.
That's the story. It's like, but the characters, you say, this character behaves this way, this guy that behaves this way. They change, they grow.
And then, well, in the environment visually, it was, you know, really cool because it was like, you know, it's like an out of this world, you know, kind of thing. So it was very cool to see. And I think that was like, because I mean, people like even just like dressing up as like, not even just the characters, just like thinking that they're like a part of whatever that universe is.
I would say that, you know, it's the characters more than the story. I mean, they're making it, apparently they're making another one called like The Hunt for Gollum.
I think I heard about that, yeah.
Is a book, apparently. It's like,
I didn't know that.
I don't know if it's a full book. I think it's like 5 chapters in a book.
Oh, okay.
And I go, well, we need to...
What can we fish out of this?
Yeah, we need to make some more money. And I don't know what the story is exactly. Maybe they go, well, this character has the ring, and we're going to go look for him. But people want to see the characters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's not the story. Me saying the story is useless and almost pointless is probably going to get them, what? Huh?
Yeah.
But it's true. It's true. No one wants to say, like, oh, you got to have a good story. And even if it's not a human character, right? You want to have human characteristics. You watch any of these, like, Pixar or DreamWorks movie, they're all these animals, and they're all people, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the characters. That's what I think. You have good characters that people enjoy, you know? That's why they make so many sequels, because I want to see what happens to that character next. Or I want to see what happened to the character before we do prequel.
What do you recommend for film students who are just starting out? Either, you know, they aren't going to college for film, or they just graduated college. What do you recommend? How do you think they should get there first? Get the train going.
There's 2 projects we would have. I used to teach film school. There's 2 projects we would do. And one project is a dialogue scene between 2 people with some sort of tension, right? Do that first. Have 2 actors. You don't even have to have the cameras rolling. Rehearse with these 2 actors, you know, and figure out how you want to get the coverage of the scene and shoot 2 people having some sort of conflict, right? That's one thing, right? And you watch it like it's almost like a courtroom drama. You mean it's like this person says this person says this. They accuse him of this. They say they defend it, right? You really work on the acting. The other project was a chase scene. 2 people, one is chasing the other. You know, how do you do action? You know, okay, you're going to run here, you're going to turn, you're going to look back, you're going to do this. I want to do a low angle, jump over the camera. That's it. Do a dialogue scene between 2 people that's got tension, right? And then do a chase scene. So there's your action. And then do it again, because they're both going to probably suck. You know, that's it. Get creative. 2 actors.
Well, do you recommend them like practicing themselves first before they go out into other jobs, or do you think they should just start?
What kind of jobs are you talking about?
I'm talking about like gigs, like either videography stuff or working on somebody's indie project, you know?
You got to know what you're doing technically,
Yeah.
right? Got to get it exposed right
Yeah.
and in focus.
I feel like what a lot of kids struggle with, like they're just like, you know, I'm going to film a movie, you know, kind of thing, but they, you know, are just like holding the camera and just having them do stuff, and they're just like running around like there's no like, they don't try to think technically like they don't try to think, I want to say like a DP, you know what I mean? Like it's just like they treat it as like point and shoot almost, rather than like how can I make, you know, this feel more intense, or like what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, watch some really good movies. Like stuff that wins Academy Awards, older stuff that's won Academy Awards. You just watch it. The characters are doing things, the camera, you're not really supposed to notice it. And you'd be surprised how long some takes are. Like you watch Jaws, there's some long takes in it. Long. The actors are just acting. The camera doesn't have to do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do that. You know, there's a time and place when it calls for it, you know, but it doesn't have to.
Yeah, like I saw some kid's thing that he was showing me while I was at the Orange Technical College, before I was at the meeting or whatever that we all had there with Matt. Was that the guy's name? This kid was showing me his little short film that he did, and like there were some shots in there. I was like, that looks great. That looks fucking good. And then there'd be shots where like the tripod is like
just not like, Dutch, just crooked.
And it's like, And I experienced a lot. Like when I first did my short film, I had I got some kids from school. This was the first and last time I just grabbed some randoms from school who were in film like me, and they could not tell when an image was crooked.
You can push a button on the camera and it says if it's level, and you look at the bubble on the tripod head.
I know, and I can just visually look. I can like if we're looking at I can look at a line going on a wall, and I'm like it's going like this.
I mean, there's some stuff on Tubi and stuff that's really amateurish, and it's like, but they believe in themselves, and they put it out there.
Yeah, I just feel like they're not. I don't know. For me, I guess I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing, but like I like to be like a perfectionist about it. Like if it's not,
yeah, I understand.
Because then it immediately goes into indie, rather than like, oh, this looks almost like a real film.
Well, hold on. I would say this. I've said this for years. It's a whole movie. Mm-hmm. The whole thing isn't going to be perfect. It's a whole movie. I was recently on a production, and I was helping with some of the narrative because the movie was really podge together, a long story. And there's an issue between one scene and another. This sci-fi action thing. These characters supposed to get beamed to another location. I said, guys, it's so far into the movie. It's like deep into the third act. If they've watched this far, we got them.
Yeah.
They might go, what? What just happened? Maybe we can get Tubi to put the ad right there. The ad break happens right between those two scenes. Mm-hmm. They go, did I miss something? I didn't write the thing. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to like triage it, like, oh, this is what's going on. I'm pretty creative, but I can't think of it's like, this is not cohesive at all. Mm. The rest of the movie's fine, but this just turns, it's like, what just happened? What the hell just happened? And it's just one of those things like, let it go. People might just go, it's kind of
weird.
It's weird. But I'll stick with it, you mean?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I guess I missed something. Let me just try to figure out where we are now. So yeah, that's kind of the case there.
Where do you hope to see Florida, or where do you think Florida's going to be within the next, film-wise, of course, like in the next 3 to 5 years?
Same place it's been.
Same stuff that's going on?
I don't see anything changing.
No?
No, I don't see anything changing.
It's always going to be corporate heavy, amusement parks.
Yeah.
Resorts, film and resort stuff. And
I mean, if it was popping off in L.A., right? If things happen that happen, then it could spread out to other places.
Think so?
Sure, it's so much work. We're too busy here. Let's go over here. Let's go over there.
Yeah.
There's just not that much going on. Incentive might bring a production here. It's like, oh, get a couple bucks back. But somebody's not going to go, I'll make a movie because of the incentive. That's not going to happen.
Well, do you think we need to have more, do you think it's a lack of producers here that can like start stuff here?
It's a business. Making a movie is a business. And they want to make as much money as they possibly can. Now, Florida crews are reasonably priced.
Yeah.
And cast, there's lots of cast. People can live in Orlando and make their living as an actor if you work at the theme parks. You can make your living as an actor in Orlando. Pay all your bills if you work at the theme parks. Then pick up a little things here and there.
Yeah.
No, I've been here 25 years. A couple projects come and go, but I ain't seen nothing change.
It's always going to be like scarce.
And I've heard about incentives out the wazoo for you. Oh, if we had an incentive. It's like, why don't we just do something low budget? No, we're not going to do that. Nothing's going to happen. I mean, there's some neat locations in Miami and, just rains here all the time. I mean.
But do you think producers would help, like if they're, trying to bring more work here, if there's more producers trying to bring more work here?
You can do independent film anywhere. Anywhere.
Of course.
The problem with doing a film on location is you got to pay for travel and hotels, and you don't see that money on screen. You don't see that money on screen. Now, if you go to a location, because I've been to Germany, I've been to Jamaica, I've done films other places, you get there and you're like, wow, this is great looking. This production value out the wazoo we got here. It's like, this is great, Florida's got that too. We have some beautiful locations.
Yeah, I feel like if you just leave the state that you're at, I feel like you're always going to think that. I feel like even if I went to like Arkansas, right?
Well, I'm sure you got to go to the right place in Arkansas. I'm sure there's beautiful creeks and waterfalls in the woods and old creepy barns and, it's there. But no, I don't think an incentive is going to do anything. People just...
So what do you think would be able to change, like in your opinion?
Change how?
Bring more work here. Like, what do you think would need to change?
I don't think a movie's going to do it. I think a series. Because
Series,
that's
yeah.
pretty consistent. Like that Yellowstone series, right?
Yeah.
I assume they shoot in Wyoming, Montana.
It was something like that, yeah.
Well, yeah, you get a series going, and you got people working pretty steady. A movie, 30 days, man, that's a decent length, you know what I mean? It could be longer, could be shorter, but like...
So a series here would be much better than
yeah, because then it's consistent.
I know they're doing a series out in Miami right now with John Travolta, I think.
Okay.
Something like that. I forgot what movie. It's like bald. He's like completely bald and goatee.
Probably a bad guy.
I don't know. I think he's like... I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't exactly seen it. I saw like some clips and he seems like an intermediate. Like he's kind of a bad guy. Not really.
I think a series brings more people more work because it's consistent.
Yeah.
Next year, the production happens again. But a movie's just a one and done.
Yeah.
And it could be a bad experience. They could come here, I came to Florida, it rained every day, we shut down, we went overtime. I'll never do it again.
I hired this guy after seeing a sizzle reel.
Yeah. It could be any of that. It's like a series is really the thing to do.
Yeah.
I made more money working on a series than I ever made working on a movie.
Yeah. Some more series here would be good. What do you think Florida or people here in Florida would need to do to, get more of a chance for that to happen?
Somebody's got to front the money.
Somebody here locally, probably.
Somebody's got to say, well, Florida's reasonable. Orlando's reasonable. We got lots of hotels, things like that. You could stay here.
Workers or rates are very reasonable.
Yeah, people are good. I don't know what the technology really has caught up. You just got to be organized, show up, do your job. But I don't think incentive's going to do nothing. It brings up a movie. Big deal. I'm not working on it. And they're only going to pick a couple people.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind if it happens because here's what I want. Some guy gets hired on the movie. So he can't have his regular client calls him. Hey, could you do, oh man, I'm on a movie. So that regular client looks for somebody else. And maybe they find me. And then I get myself a new regular client. So yes, I want those big fish to go to another pond. And then I can pick up more consistent work. And it happens. Yeah. I had a corporate client. I've been doing something for them for about 4 years, but their marketing team totally changed. I hired new people, no more job. It's like, sucks. Something I kind of anticipated every year. Next, just don't dwell on it. Just see what's next. I don't put any faith in that. There's a lot of talk for many years. It's like, what are y'all talking about? It never happens. Yeah. I think I think over near Tampa, there's a county that had a little incentive. It runs out, too. It's like, okay, somebody got it. It's over.
Yeah, and Orange County just passed on.
Did they?
Yeah, recently. It's not bad. It's a start.
It is, sure.
But it needs...
But a lot of people could look at that and go, what do we need that for? What do we need that for?
Like, maybe for people who want to do films, like here specifically, and are from here, and I guess want to hire a career here, I guess it's useful for them, but not so much outside of the state. Is that what you mean?
Well, it's a big tourism state, right? A buddy of mine, there's a movie called My Girl. You ever see it? You're a little young. When Macaulay Culkin's in it, he gets killed by bees. Yeah.
Okay.
But the My Girl house is in Sanford. And a guy went to film school. It's nice. It's like a Victorian gingerbread house. He buys his house with his wife. People come by his house taking pictures. Finally goes outside and goes, hey, what's up? They go, oh, yeah, it's the My Girl house. This is the house from My Girl. And he goes, oh. And he goes, I didn't know when I bought it. So people come by like, this is the house. It's like a spot for people that are fans of the movie to come see the house.
I like that.
So it's like,
I'm sure he probably didn't, but
it's like, oh, all right. I guess we have the My Girl house. And it's a nice home. And it's like, that can bring tourism. I know somebody, I saw their pictures online. They were Walking Dead. They're going to like empty lots with like fences. Oh, I'm here. It's like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? But that can bring tourists to the area, and that tourists bring money. Yeah. So if you shoot stuff on location, oh, come here, check out this spot, da-da-da. Okay. I get that.
Make your own amusement park. Come check out the junkyard that we shot at for $15.
I see people check it out all the time on I think it's Facebook, and they'll go to like a location. I saw this one from Django, right? It's like two characters of Django sitting by these rocks. This guy found the rocks.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And he's just...
He's sitting there, yeah.
It's like, okay, you found the spot.
How'd you find that? That's all right.
I have no interest in going to film locations.
It's cool if I by one. I'm like, oh, that's cool. but like I'm not gonna like fish them out. Yeah,
People, that's
People
a
do.
hobby. Yeah.
yeah. I think I'm actually on a Facebook group where it's like that's all they do.
Yeah.
They go to film locations and like pose where they posed or show before and after pictures. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like, all right. But that does bring people, you know. Okay, that's cool. So that could help. But I'm not getting no incentive. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, it don't matter to me. I got to fund my own stuff.
Yeah.
I got to use my own gear, call in my own favors.
I mean, you can reach out to people. I'm sure there's some people that want to start them. I mean, there's people like that happening like all throughout the year where like either somebody talks to them about, you know, turning their book into a movie or, you know, like it does happen and then they'll self-fund it sometimes.
Costs money.
Yeah, they'll self-fund it. Or they know
Self-funding is,
friends
you ever
and stuff.
self-fund something?
Self-fund, yes. It's like, I think $5,000 I spent on it.
If you were to take $2,500, half of what you spent on your movie, $2,500 bills, douse them in a little lighter fluid, go out your phone, hit record, and tell everybody, I'm going to burn $2,500. Watch this, right? And you lit it on fire and it burned. You just saw those bills crisp up and turn into ash. And you posted it online. How many views you think you'd get on that video?
A lot.
And if you monetize that video,
Probably get arrested too for, you know.
you
burning
might
money.
make more money burning $2,500 than you did investing $5,000 into your. I think things are changing dramatically. They got these verticals.
Vertical films, yeah. It's super big in Asia right now. Slowly making its way over here.
You know, I think that movies.
I've actually seen a lot of job postings for them in Miami. They're doing a lot of them out there.
Well, you have to change your attitude. Like movies. I want to do movies. That's like the top tier, right? What if the attitude changed, right? It could be anything. I just need to, you know, do my show or my thing and have my audience and it's monetized and I get paid. I don't get studio notes or, you know what I mean? And the people that watch my stuff are my fans.
Yeah. I mean, it's like what Markiplier did. I mean, he built his fan base off YouTube and then he invested $1 million. It's like 1.1 or 1.2 million into his feature film that he just put out. And within 3 days, made 37 million. So it's all about, I guess, building an audience.
Yeah. And I think, look, I have an idea for something I'm kicking around. It's something I'm a little interested in, but I know there's a big audience for it. So it's like, if there's a big audience for this, I'm going to do this because there's an audience for it already. Like, I don't know, things people like to eat. You mean?
So I'm also thinking too, so that, I mean, that goes down to like while we were in Miami doing a thing, how they were saying you got to have at least one A-list or B-list actor in it because it's their fan base that you're bringing.
True.
So
but like,
you got to pay for it.
I don't know. Part of me says, what if I took that A-list money and put it into marketing or B-list market? I've worked on some stuff. I worked on something. They hired a bunch of actors.
But do you think that would be better than using, I mean, they are the market, you know? You think that would be better, doing it yourself rather than having their market? Because you probably get more people.
Who's going to market your movie?
The actor. I mean, he's the marketing for it.
Name one actor who you go, oh, he's in the movie, I'm going to go see it.
It used to be Leonardo DiCaprio. And who else? I mean, anything with Tom Hanks.
How often does Leonardo DiCaprio do a movie?
Not very often.
Not very often. I just saw Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked his accent that he was doing.
He was good. He's a good actor.
Yeah, I don't know. Like these newer actors, for me,
Things are changing.
Oh, Keanu Reeves, I'll definitely watch. He's definitely like, I will still watch whatever he comes out with.
Okay.
Even if he's just some old guy who's in it for like 5 seconds, I'll watch it just because I like Keanu. So I guess that's one guy I would.
Well, I think you might be better off bringing some obscure influencer into your project who you don't even know who they are, but they got 1 million followers.
Yeah, that's what people have been doing.
I'm going to stick them in my movie, and then they'll go, hey, y'all, I'm in the movie. Check me out. You can see it for free on Tubi.
Yeah, I feel like that's...
What's a better play? Hiring that person for
who's going to be a lot cheaper.
a hell of a lot cheaper, and then they're going to market your movie for you.
Yeah.
Versus bringing you're not going to be able to afford Keanu Reeves for your movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Won't be.
Yeah.
I've talked to some people, and they have these big ideas. They're not the ones with the money.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get this and this. Like,
I will say I have seen a lot of low budgets going for the influencers and stuff, trying to get influencers in. Like even that when we were reacting to the bad Tubi movies, I pointed out that there was like an influencer guy or whatever in there. He was talking while he was like peeing or something.
We have a dance movie coming up, and there's some guy, he's supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
He eats food and he dances.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
No, yeah, he's huge.
I think he only has like one little bit part, but like...
They are bringing him on as that's marketing taken care of, basically.
And I think maybe that's part of the new formula.
I think it is. Everyone's doing it. I see a lot of it.
I think that Hollywood formula, how do I say this? Taste change, right? So maybe it's time to... The recipe isn't right anymore. So you got to come up with a new recipe. That's it. And I think some people go, no, I want to keep doing it this way. This worked. Maybe it did, because they used to have...
It's like a rare chance.
You have windows, or what they were called. You had the theatrical window. And then you had a pay-per-view window. Then you had cable, like premium cable, like HBO, Showtime. Then you had DVD rental. Then you had on TV with commercials. Window, 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 window. Well, you still have theatrical for some things. Then you have a pay-per-view. You still have pay-per-view. And then you go straight to streaming. You get rid of the DVD rentals.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Now you're making less money, right?
Well, they used to say like a movie that didn't like maybe a romantic comedy or some silly comedy, right? People didn't see it for like, say some goofy comedy. You see Grandma's Boy? Did you see it in theaters?
No.
Yeah, most people didn't. It's probably in theaters 3 weeks. But then on DVD, oh man, this is so funny, so funny. You know what I mean? People see it and they get the DVD and they watch it and they tell their friends. The word of mouth takes a while to get going.
Like Wizard of Oz, when it came out, it was horrible.
Oh yeah, it wasn't very popular.
Everyone hated it.
Yeah.
And then now it's like this big, everyone loves it.
So that's kind of the deal. It's like they kind of cut their legs off. They go, oh, we're just going to go straight streaming. I mean, I don't go to the movies. I used to go all the time. In high school, all the time. College, I went.
I still go all the time.
I don't go anymore. I did see one recently. I was by myself.
Yeah, I go by myself too.
I went by myself. I used to go on a date or whatever, saying, if I want to see a movie, I'm going to see this movie. Because I really want to see it.
Yeah.
Something I want to see. This is in the past year. I was at Disney Springs.
Oh, that's the worst theater to go to.
And they had invited me, oh, I want to see this movie. It was a re-release.
Okay. Which movie?
I don't want to get into it. But they were running late. I said, do you want any snacks? He said, yeah, I haven't eaten. What do you want?
$100.
51.
Yeah.
$51.
Because that's how the movie theaters make their money.
And I was like, I could go to dinner. We could go to dinner. Right? And I don't eat popcorn. You know what I mean? I don't eat it. It's like, God, this is outrageous.
Yeah. But it's always just an option if you want to do that. Like, you can always eat before.
Sure. But
So
I'm just like...
It's not forced.
No, it wasn't. But I didn't know I was going to... Somebody wrote the other day, it was like a bucket of chicken. They go, why can't theaters serve, like a bucket of chicken wings? And somebody responded, you would never financially recover from chicken wings at a movie theater. The price you would have to pay for a bucket of chicken wings. It's like a $98 bucket of chicken wings.
Unrelated. I thought that was going somewhere else to... You're not going to be able to hear the movie. You actually have a lot of gear for sale, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I've got a 1.5 ton truck, which that's what it says. There's like it says Hollywood Rentals, 1.5 ton. And everybody looks at this truck and they go, this is a 3 ton truck. I got a house full of gear. I'm getting rid of 95% of what I own.
I know, I've seen it.
Yeah, I own a bunch of filmmaking stuff. Getting rid of it all.
And you got some really, you got...
40%. That's the price. You say, you find an item, you look it up online. I'll tell people, find a price, full retail price. I'll sell it to you for 40%. It's yours. It's yours.
Yeah.
Because I'm
definitely going to be picking some C-stands up off of you.
I have way more than I need. Don't need it. I don't use it. I can't even get to it because I got stuff on top of stuff. There's stuff I do use, stuff I don't use. I know what gear I use to make money. And if I get a job, like a movie or whatever, that like requires all this stuff, I'll get the stuff.
Really quick, what's the best kind of things that you have? Like what are like top 3 like you think people would be most interested in buying?
I guess stands and sandbags because you pay so much for shipping them,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I think for like 6 25-pound sandbags, it's like $180. or something like that, $180.
Yeah, you got to pay for shipping. He's like, they're right here. Just take them. You know, I'm big into shot bags. Instead of sand or rocks in them, it's lead shot.
Oh, yeah.
So they're smaller, but they're heavy. So it's like, oh, they take up less room. Great. So that's kind of like what I would put my money into. Just streamlining what I got. You know, I know what I use, I know what I don't use. Man, I got another partner with studio. I got gear down there. I just sit, time to sell. Time to go.
Yeah. So if any of you guys are looking for gear, hit up Jeremiah. He's got a ton.
Yeah, I do. I need
very reasonably priced as well.
Yes, it's priced to go.
Priced to sell.
Yeah, it's like, it's a great offer. You know, let's do it.
Thank you so much for being on the show today.
All right, welcome.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.